Welcome back to my channel. What's up, guys? I am making this video because I looked back on my previous videos about my system and anxieties about it, and I realized that I was contradicting myself quite a bit, and I wanted to clear things up because I'm not one to I don't need to explain myself, but I don't want to be contradicting, okay? I'm going on this journey, my planning journey, you know, quickly. Like I've been doing this for a year now. I can't believe it's been that long. But let me just clarify. My main thing I want to clear up are these materials that I got. These Tombow brush pens are amazing. This is the dual pen. It has a thin tip and it has a brush tip. They are great for bullet journaling. I am so sorry. What happened was I was using this sketchbook to practice bullet journaling, see if it was something I would like, and it has a grainy texture, and I was afraid of that. And for beginners and people that are like me and just starting out with certain materials like this, do not use any kind of brush pen on a grainy material or paper because it will ruin the tip. When I was testing these materials just quickly, it wasn't a real review or anything. I used this paper and I said, oh, they're not as pigmented as I thought they'd be. And it's because I'm not using the right paper and I'm an idiot. They actually are beautiful and fantastic and work wonderfully. I'll show you in my bullet journal. I would suggest them. They are probably one of the top brush pens to use I've seen people using in the bullet journaling world. So I feel totally wretched because I'm new and I've got all these great materials and I just dogged it and I shouldn't have. So please forgive me for that. Also, as I thought, the Pigma brush pens, amazing. Still love them. These are great to have. This brand is fantastic and I've heard a lot about them recently. I kind of picked my materials before I knew anything. I just kind of went with my knowledge of just from back in the day when I was an artist type. But this brand is fantastic. It's very, very nice and rich and pigmented. And they have all different types of points, and I mean, it's just amazing. So I wanted to declare that, especially about the Tombow, they're wonderful and they're blendable, which is cool. So you have a blending pen here. See that? They're blendable and buildable. So that's wonderful. I would highly suggest it. If you're starting out in bullet journaling, you only need a notebook and pen, but I'm going to suggest to you, and I wish I had done a little more research when I started, if you're going to use a notebook, make sure it's a smooth texture, okay? And I personally love these Staedtler's Triplets Fineliners. They're my all-time favorite pen now. It used to be Flair, Papermate Flair, and Papermate Gel, which these are great too. If you really want to start out and not spend too much money, I would get one of these. But these are beautiful too. But the Micron, the Pigma Micron, these I would highly suggest because they don't bleed, they don't smear, they have great pigment. I would really suggest the Micron. Just the Pigma brand in general, I would really go for that. But all those that I showed you, the Tombow, the Micron, any kind of Pigma, I have the graphic line and the brush line. I have they've been wonderful. The gel, the Papermate gel, I have it in 0.7 and 0.5. The Faber-Castell, I don't know how to say it, so please, I'm sorry. Castell. E makes it say its name. So Faber-Castell. I don't know if the Jelly Roll white pen will do the technique that I'm hoping. I'm going to try it. But if you black out an area and you mess up, but you need to write something over it, you can use a white gel pen over it. I don't know if this one will work, but I haven't tried it yet. Those are some pens I would suggest to you. As for highlighters, I still use my Friction highlighters as of now. I am purchasing all 3 sets of the Zebra highlighters. I've been wanting those and super excited. These are what I use for my color coding alongside with my Friction. Like I said, these are my all-time favorite pens, so of course I'm going to have them. And I got my color coding based off of these right here. These are like a cheap page flag, but they're see-through, so I use them as highlighting as well. So I use it there. Now that I've cleared up my insanity about my supplies, and I apologize right away for being just stupid. Okay, I was just stupid. You know, I shouldn't, and I did state in my other video that, like, I did not know what I was doing about this. So, about using those pens on a textured paper. They're fantastic. They're some of the best pens, and I was such a dick about it. But anyway, what you see here, I've decided to use these together because one thing I need to clear up about my contradicting self about my planner is when I did One Book July, it did work. It was amazing, and it was very productive. I did find a productive way. The thing is, I found Planner Peace, and I got bored. That's why I wanted to try bullet journaling. Each month I want to try something new. It's one of my just things I've set up for myself. No big deal. So bullet journaling was that because I wanted a super productivity. And I realized when I was doing One Book July that if you notice just by the look, all the bells and whistles are very pretty and I love them. And I'm going to put some more cuteness back in it. But I got distracted by it. And so I realized, like, if I really wanted to be productive and get stuff done, I needed to focus on what it was and not all the pretty distractions. So that's why I wanted to try bullet journaling. But of course, bullet journaling ended up being a pretty distraction as well. But anyway, so I'm not getting rid of my Malden. The Malden I'm actually wanting to purchase another Malden in a different color. I love this binder. I love ring bound. It's my heart, and I've known that from the beginning. It's extremely functional, you guys. I'm telling you, my contradicting self is I'm going on a journey, and I'm taking you through my thought process, and sometimes my thought process is crazy. But I have my goals here. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me start from the beginning. This is where I put important to-dos and stuff. I want to get it done quickly, or if I need to write down something and then put it in later. So I put it here so I don't have to go through my whole planner in front of people. But year at a glance, and then it even has 2018 back here. My goals, my bullet journaling. I am tying bullet journaling into this, and that's made it extremely productive. So I don't even really need this, but I'll get to that in a second. I have my routines. My you know what this is, tracker. My monthly just tasks, my month. These indicate bills. My weekly, so let me give you this week. I have my top 5, and then I have my top 3 tasks for each week. So I've learned how to downsize and not try and overwrite or overplan. So if you see, I've been using the bullet system in here for a week or so, and it's really worked, and I've loved it, and it's kept it nice. And I haven't even had to use my daily pages, but I have them there because I do need time management at times, and so this I use and break it down by hour if needed. And then my swim schedule has been the most productive, and I will not be changing it, and that's staying. And then I have my notes, which I'm wanting to try my hand into stickers and things like that. I've got plans for myself. I just want to try it. And then my notes, of course, even my note for this video is in here. See, there's my One Book July update. Even my handwriting got more neat. It's crazy. For here, I went over the materials. So yeah, my Malden works, and One Book July was extremely successful. Just needed to find a more fluent system, which was the bullet journaling system, like with the tick marks and stuff like that. I tied it in, and it all worked. And then my personal section back here has my bill information, and then I've got some stickers here, functional, some addresses, my book list, just YouTube ideas, just stuff like that, passwords. And then I have some Post-its here, a cute paper clip, there's a cute something, some stickers, and this pen I adore. I did wait for it quite some time. It's a Friction multi-pen, 4 colors, 0.5, and this is in the pearl. And it comes with refills, and I love it. That is if you like Friction pens. Now, granted, Friction pens, pigments are not, as rich in things people like, but since I schedule and I make mistakes and I like a clean surface and don't like to see things scratched out, I love a Friction pen. I really do. I love a good Friction pen, and this has been amazing. I wish I had it for One Book July because I'd be set. So this is my bullet journal. I just got it yesterday. It's the Moleskine. I've been practicing in this sketchbook, which is great. I'm still going to use it as a sketchbook, obviously. Practicing in here, but the paper was just a problem. But this paper is much smoother. Let me show you. Now, I am not a pro, you guys, okay? I'm just starting. This is just what I have so far. I have my future log. I haven't decorated my cover page. I decided to go with the traditional, this is not a traditional bullet journaling style, okay? But a traditional calendar in my sense. The traditional bullet journaling style would be this, okay, just aligned down. I decided to go with this for visual purposes, and then my master tasks for home, and then social media. I don't know why I went for a cave theme, but I'm going to go for caves and then some gems and jewels poking out. And then this is this week, okay, so I put the week on one side, and then on one side is like personal and then work. Okay, I decided on that just last night, if you can tell. It's a growing process. And then I have my top 4 projects, and I don't necessarily have to do 4 projects. It's just there. That's as much as I'll allow myself. And then you see the month at a glance here. With the highlighted week. This page I'm keeping for statistics and things like that for the week. And then I just went in and did my dailies like this, just very simple. Now I realized that my dailies could change. This is my bullet system. I had a daily that was extravagant. Probably too much for me. A daily that was like overkill. But it was nice. And I got a lot done that day. But, it takes time. This was a daily spread for me one day. And, I was as you see, I got a lot done. But, sometimes people don't have the time for that. So, I'm keeping it simple just to start the system. And in the back, one of the things I'm weird about or worrisome about doing this kind of system is like spacing. So I did a pen test back here. I'm going to put my collections in the back. So I'm going to start from back and then go in so I don't waste paper. or run out of space. But I did my pen test, and I know I needed at least a couple of pages because I'm going to put some colors in and stuff. So I did that. And then here I'm going to put like routines and whatever else. And I wanted a vision board in here as well. I was thinking of doing a vision board for a monthly at a time. So if that's the case, I could either do it here or, you know, somewhere. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. So that's there you go. I wanted to clear up some things that may seem contradicting my videos if you watch me often. I hope you do subscribe and like this video. I'm going on a journey and I'm very laid back, and I'm going to take you vlog style usually through my journey planning system. And I like to shop and get supplies and things like that. And I do draw and I do PR for a team. So look out for some cool videos now. 100 subscribers are coming. I've actually reached over 100 subscribers now, and I'm getting my materials together for the video for a giveaway. So if you truly want and are committed, I am so thankful for you. And I can't believe I reached over 100 subscribers. Like, I did not think I could. And people might be like, oh, girl, 100 subscribers, please. That's nothing. Oh, come on. That's a big deal for me. 100 people depend on my videos to make them happy. So I love you guys. So keep a lookout for that video for a giveaway. And I love you. And I hope this clears up my trashiness. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.